deciding that you're going to spend 15 minutes doing this. Yes.
So how about one of those days that it's like, well, this is the last thing I want to do, but I better do this so I'm not a mosquito in my next life.
Right. Well, that's at least something.
So,
Yeah.
does that count for anything?
Well, yes, because you're thinking about your next life. Yeah. You know, yes. I mean, it's better to do, because a lot of people do get into this trap. Well, I just didn't feel like it today. And, you know, how can I be sincere if I just don't feel like doing it? Well, what you're doing is practicing laziness, you know, and if you want to get good at that, continue on, you know, but you're probably already good at that. So, you know, sorry, but it's true. So what we have to do is go, well, I'm going to do it anyway because I have not given the practice enough time to just see how it works. You know, generally, I mean, you know, you need to have a daily practice for like several months before you see that it works. You know, because it's not like some miraculous change will happen, you know, like after the first week. That ain't going to happen.
But even if you know it works, you have that conviction and you see it, those days still arise.
And why is that? Why
because we're human.
Because we're lazy.
Yeah.
And we think that laziness brings us happiness because work's hard. We shouldn't have to work every day. So we don't want to practice that habit.
Right.
We don't want to give in to it. So it's just more of just deciding that this is why I need to do it. Because I don't have the self-discipline that just does it. You know, like the people who wake up in the morning, they don't feel so good, so they decide, well, I'm going to go for a run. I'll probably feel better. That's not me.
Oh, God.
That never crosses my mind to, you know, respond with a functional action like, oh, well, maybe if I do something, I'll feel better. You know, so when you wake up in the morning, you don't want to do your daily practice, too bad. You know, we have to respond to ourselves with a sort of like, well, I'll get over that and do it anyway. And then when you don't do it, then you just, you know, kind of go, oh, well, how did that work for me? You know, because we're not going to do it every day. That's a fact. So it takes a while to be convinced. But even when we're convinced, we still cannot do it. It's really... But it's because we think that chasing after craving, which basically is saying, I want to do what I want to do. And today I don't want to do that. Well, that's chasing craving. And it doesn't work. Even though we're absolutely convinced it does. So we have to do lots of reflection on that. And I'll even send a version of it that's really cropped. So, anyway. I started with that booklet. But then I became a nun. So we know, you know. So, and that's not something that we can all find. You know, that's not going to happen, so don't worry about it. But, you know, I really liked having a list of things.
Then you're in the right place.
I know. I'm a student. I'm a born student. I have the habit of being a student. I love to study. You know. Yay. It's really suited me well. So, anyway. Okay. So you've had the karma to have this be the first class you come to. Maybe it's just what you need. Or it'll cause you the most resistance. But anyway. So. But you'll have my email. Once if I get your email, you'll have my email address. Feel free to ask me questions. I'm very accessible. So. And this Saturday, we're having a Saturday afternoon class to learn how to do some of the, like, how do you set up an altar? How do you fill those water bowls with a virtuous mind? You know, and how do you do prostrations? What do you think about when you do prostrations? So it's, you know, for people who have watched other people's doing things and want to finally learn how to do it themselves. So, that kind of thing. Yep.
I was going to ask, I know it starts from 1 to 5.
I'm working in clinic, would it be okay if I came in around 2? Or
Sure.
I don't want to disturb. So.
No, it's not even, you
Okay.
won't disturb. It'll be fine. So. Question? Okay. So, now, we, honestly rejoice and, we want to dedicate our merits. We even dedicate them on page 246. And this is an example of a dedication prayer that's really trying to think big. And it helps us just remember that we're not on this planet alone, and not everybody has the good conditions we have. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of my merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored and abiding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may they never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain, to dispel the miseries of the world. So take a moment to set an intention or for whatever you're going to do next. Drive home. Maybe your home has family within it, so you might want to set an intention about the mind that you bring into that home. So you can shift gears a bit. And drive safely.
Thank you,
for your attention.
Thank you.
Thank you.